Welcome to Kyoto, the land of old world Japanese charm
and matchas.
Let's dive in. Our previous video was on Tokyo, and we gave a lot of thoughts about the culture shock of it and just what we thought of kind of Japanese culture overall. So if you're interested, check out that video. This video, we're just going to dive into Kyoto specifically and kind of what we thought about it and how it was different from Tokyo and kind of the rest of Japan as we know it.
Kyoto is one of my absolute favorite places in the entire world. This is my second time back, and it was kind of fun getting to see the difference.
I think what we love the most about Kyoto is it has this really cool, enchanting, old world charm. You kind of feel like you're in old time feudal Japan when you're there.
But it just has a very romantic feel, and I was curious if it would always feel this way, and it does. It's just romantic.
So we stayed at like a traditional Ryokan. It was one of your dreams to stay in a place like this.
This was my biggest bucket list item. I have always wanted to come back to Kyoto and stay in a Ryokan.
Yeah, there's something about how they design the place with this kind of antiques and collectibles. It really makes it feel like you're in a different era. When you get into your room, it's really just like a rectangular room with almost nothing in it. There's just like kind of two seats and a little table, and then they have like these mats that you sleep on, and they're folded. Futons. And they're folded up when you get there, and you kind of unfold them each day and make your beds and sleep on the ground.
The whole room, it feels very natural. Like there's nothing sterile about it, but it just feels natural. The textures, the textiles, everything just flows together. I mean, it's probably feng shui. Is that Chinese?
It's still feng shui. And it was cool because we got to wear these traditional yukatas. They're like Japanese pajamas and robes, and we took full use of those. Like we were wearing them everywhere, which
if
was
they
so much
offer
fun.
them, rent them, because we were kind of like, oh, is that extra? They were so comfortable.
And we had like this really cute garden right outside our room. Not all of the Ryokan rooms come with gardens, but we made sure to get one with it so we could have some natural light. And it's just really peaceful and calming to be able to look out into your own private garden.
There was something so contained about the space. Like you're just in this little square, and I record workouts for work and things, and something about that contained space just felt so safe and so comforting. I love it. It's one of my happy places now.
Yeah, we really loved the experience there. We actually went to the grocery store and got like a bunch of food one night and kind of just sat there at the table and ate. And it was just a fun experience to just sit on the floor and have our garden in the background. It felt calming and peaceful and just totally different than a normal dinner otherwise would. More popular attractions here in Kyoto is a bamboo forest in Arashiyama.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
That sounds right. I'm gonna go with it. It was cool. It was actually a short walk through this bamboo forest, but it's really serene. It's really beautiful.
I loved it. It's a beautiful energy. Like no matter how many people there were, it's such a beautiful energy, and I was like, oh yeah, there's just something about this freaking town that is so beautiful. Like I feel like the heavens were like, you get to be special.
During the middle of the day, Gabe's had to go shoot like a makeup tutorial back at our Ryokan, so I was left to explore the city on my own. It was really cool to be able to check out all the surrounding temples and shrines. There's a bunch of them around there, and you can kind of just meander through the gardens and appreciate the architecture. You do have to pay a little bit to get in. Usually it was about 500 to 1,000 yen, which is only about $3 to $6 US, which kind of keeps out the crowds a little bit, which is cool because I was able to get a lot of cool shots of just me walking through the beautiful landscapes. was also able to hike up a hill and get some drone footage. Not sure at all where I'm going, but there should be an incredible view somewhere here at the top. Oh yeah, I can already see it. Look at that. Oh, hoping there's a good spot to fly the drone up here. There's no one around. I don't think anyone else wants to suffer uphill. And then when we met up later, we walked through the streets, we got some matcha, we ate some food. What was that like?
It's really busy, but the fun thing is the busyness of this area gives it a really good energy. It's not like, trying to get through people. Everyone's really excited and trying things and kind of looking at each other, and girls are dressed in the authentic kimonos, they have their hair done. I think it's a fun place to get souvenirs because there's like the really authentic Japanese things, and then there's cutesy things. There's just fun stuff.
And again, when you're here, you see people dressed up to the nines in their kimonos, and they're getting carted around by these like handsome, fit dudes. It's a really cool vibe.
With calves that gym bros could dream of. We just popped into a restaurant that had the most amazing dumplings.
Oh yeah, it was a Chinese restaurant.
I think it was Chinese-Japanese fusion.
Sure, maybe. I'm not sure. Freaking delicious though. We had that spicy noodle dish, which was incredible.
Spicy dumpling that was so good.
Yeah, a spicy pork bun that was delectable. We had
just the soup
shumai,
dumplings.
the soup dumplings.
Good. The sauce was so good.
Yeah, like all the food in Japan, it's just better here.
And then I had a sweet tooth after, and I'd seen these tiny bears, edible bears. Did you think I wasn't gonna want this? Everything was closing down, and then the heavens smiled upon me and said, "Let me present you these pancake bears." And how cute were they?
They were really adorable. You loved them.
Arigato. Kind of hard to eat them because they were so cute. I felt kind of sad.
Did you eat head first or ass first? I can't remember.
Straight head. But this is what makes Japan special. They're not like, hey, we're going to give you this delicious pancake bites. They're like, here's delicious pancake bites. Add a little bit of vanilla, make it shaped like a bear, a tiny bear, and I'm going to give you an entire cup full of them. Live your best life. Kiyomizudera. This is a place I really, really, really wanted to go. I've been before, and I loved it. And I couldn't really recall why I loved it. It was just a feeling. And once again, it delivered. Last time I went, nobody was there. This time I went, the entire school had decided to go. It was so busy, and I loved it.
We were intending to spend maybe a few hours there.
Yeah,
tops.
I thought we'd give it like a cute hour and a half.
Yeah. We spent pretty much the entire day here. So it's perched up on a little hillside, so you get like tremendous views of the city. And there's this temple at the top that is just gorgeous. It's a bright kind of orange color. It's actually kind of gold if you see the sun shining on it. It's really cool.
I think it has hints of gold. I think it's red.
Is it red?
I don't know. It's beautiful.
We don't see the same colors.
You don't.
So we don't see the same
I
colors.
don't see color. matcha here. I thought in Japan, I would just, every corner there'd be matcha. This was a place where every corner there was matcha, and every single one tasted a little bit different, but they were so good. The matcha is just crisp. They're quite milky. Their lattes are really milky.
They are, but I kind of like them that way. You like them a little more watered down and earthy. I'll take the milk. Give me the milk.
Yeah,
I love it.
It was delicious. We had a strawberry matcha, a burnt matcha, a soy milk matcha. I can't count. There were so many, and they were all delicious.
So good, and you actually get to watch them make it for you, which is kind of a cool experience.
The art of it.
Yeah, there's a lot of kind of craftiness in this town. So you can see people make the foods that they're preparing for you, and they also make jewelry for you. That's another thing that we did.
This I had made. This little shiny number I had made. As I was walking, I passed this custom-made jewelry shop, and jewelry is one of my favorite souvenirs because it always fits. You can pass it on. If there's a story, then you feel more justified girl math and spending money on it. So anyhow, you go in and you can choose brass, silver, or gold. And then there's all these different shapes of rings, different types. And then they size you. But then once you put it on, like, okay, great, you're a size 6. Then you're like, can I have it a little bit tighter? And they'll make it like a quarter of a whatever tighter. And it's a perfect fit. And then you choose, do I want it shiny? Do I want it hammered? However. And they do the entire thing for you. I naturally had all my rings engraved. So we got this one, and I put our initials and then our matcha order number in it. And then I got this one, and I'm not going to tell you what I put on it. That's for me. It was so fun, and I loved it. And both rings together came out to about $90 for the experience. Like, it was fantastic. I felt like I paid for an experience, and I got bomb-ass jewelry out of it.
Yeah, and it was really unique being able to watch them make it in front of you. And the workers there are true artists.
Artisans.
So later on that night, we walked directly down from the temple into this town that was right by the river.
We'd been on a mission all day to find matcha beer, and finally, when we were in the town with all the eateries, we found some. Did you like it?
I loved it. We found like this craft beer house, and we found a matcha beer that was 9%. It was an IPA, so it was like really strong.
9%.
And man, you tasted all the 9% and all of the matcha. It was really unique. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. I'm not like an IPA guy, but yeah, I'd have another one of those right now.
It hit really good, like that double buzz of the caffeine and the beer were really good.
We went to this wonderful restaurant there that had a lot of fried goods like tempura. We had like a deep fried hard-boiled egg that was coated in chicken and then deep fried. Delicious. We had some deep fried vegetables.
The tempura in Kyoto is a little bit different. It's like barely fried. It's like a really light fried food, so it doesn't fill you up and make you feel heavy and greasy.
Yeah, like it doesn't leave your fingers all greasy and like you don't feel like death after eating it. It's
just
so
fried enough that if you dip it in something, it soaks up the sauce.
All right.
And we got this incredible long Wagyu sushi roll looking thing that they like seared and fried in front of us. Delicious. They also had house-made matcha beer and yuzu beer. At this place I tried the yuzu beer, also delicious. Kind of had like a citrusy taste to it.
I had a house-made ginger ale because by my 6th matcha, I was like,
A little buzzed out.
This girl's gotta sleep tonight. It's
very, very rainy.
So rainy.
We're in Kyoto and taking Jeremy to his first bathhouse onsen experience.
Check out my wiener.
Okay, one of my favorite experiences that I was really hoping to share with Jeremy is we went to an onsen, which is like an authentic Japanese bathhouse. What it is it's just a shared bathing area. They separate the men and the women, but you go butt completely naked and you bathe and you sit in hot tubs. And this is my happy place.
We went the first night that we came in and it was really cold, it was really rainy, and we didn't really know what to do. So this was the perfect option for us. We warmed up, we relaxed.
And there's warm tubs, there's cold tubs, which is my heaven. There was a sauna, there's outdoor tubs, which was beautiful in the rain. And it just feels, to me, it's one of my favorite experiences because I think when everyone is completely in the nude, it takes off this layer of kind of like pretentious who you are, where you're from.
Sure.
And it's like a very human experience. I would say one of my biggest things, I've been in May and now I've been in, what month are we in? March? It was freezing. It's a city where everything I wanted to see was outdoors.
Yeah.
And I've been in May and it was quite hot but doable. But I would just say you want to go when you can be comfortable outside.
Yeah, absolutely. The sun came out a few times during the day and it felt glorious. Having the sun fall on you after some cold, rainy days was magical. But mornings, freezing cold.
Biking,
nights, freezing cold.
our hands were ice.
Yeah.
When it was raining, I was like, I don't know how we're going to see anything.
Yeah. I mean, the rain kind of gives its own vibe, but you really have to be geared up properly for it, and we were not. Along those same lines, I would recommend coming during cherry blossom season. We were at like the very, very beginning of it.
We were getting teased by it, like
Yeah.
here and there.
We'd see like one tree blossoming and everyone would flock to it and like take some pictures. But you see these trees everywhere that are just lifeless and dead right now. But imagining them in full bloom, it has to be the most enchanting experience to be here in full bloom. So I would definitely recommend coming. I believe late March into April is cherry blossom season. Come then.
Well, next time we come,
Yeah.
we'll specifically come back for that purpose. Everyone's like, oh, go on cherry blossom. I'm like, a couple flowers? I'm not going to plan my trip for a couple flowers. I stand corrected. I will plan my trip for a hell of a lot of flowers.
Yeah, especially in Kyoto because there's just these trees everywhere and there's something magical about this city that would just level up like crazy if all the trees were in full bloom. Another tip is to definitely stay in a Ryokan here. There's a lot of them around Kyoto and it really adds to the authenticity of the experience. A random hotel, I don't think would have felt the same in Kyoto.
Especially because the attractions are so busy. Coming back to a Ryokan, that's how I felt.
Yeah, loved it.
We chose a location that was very central in the city rather than on one end. Don't do that. Everything is so spread out. So if I were to go back and plan, I'd choose a location that's near one of the major attractions because if you're central, you're going to be far from everything. So just get close to one major attraction so that you can spend time there and then journey out to wherever else you're going.
The buses and the trains here seem like they take a long time to go a short way. The train system is not as prevalent here as it is in Tokyo, so you do have to take quite a few buses. A good note is that the Suica card, which is the same card you use for the buses in Tokyo and in all of Japan, also work for the buses. But the buses just have a stop like every 3 minutes or less probably. So you're making a lot of stops to get a very short distance.
We would try and take the train as far as possible and then just get off and walk.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't take luggage on the buses. So taxi.
From the train station
Uber.
to your hotel. So what's our dumb tourist moment?
Okay, so we were so proud of ourselves. Like the Shinkansen line to buy your tickets at the ticket counter was long, and I was like, no, we've got this.
Got it.
We can do this. I went to the ticket sales, got the ticket. We found the platform. We're waiting at the platform. It's freezing cold. So we're like dancing, doing jumping jacks, all the things. The train comes and we're like waiting. Everyone gets off and we're like, cool. Like waiting for them to be like, okay, you can go on now. And then we hear them. They're like, it's going to take off soon. And we're like, cool, maybe they're going to clean it or something. The gate shut, like standing there, like eager, like pick me kids. We just watch it go away. We're like, wait a second. We're just looking at each other. In Tokyo, because so many people are boarding, the trains seem to stop a little bit longer and it's a little more clear, like everyone's offboarding, now you can onboard.
It also was confusing because nobody got onto this train.
Yeah, we were
Not
the
a
only
single
ones
person.
who chose the Nozami 317
Right.
at 11:31 a.m.
Right. So that was our Kyoto experience. Both of the main areas that we visited were just so fun to be in, to experience, to walk around in, to get a little treat here, to experience a shop there, go to a temple here. It was so much fun. There's not like one thing that really stands out, but the whole experience was magical. It felt like you were in a movie.
And that's what I feel like Kyoto is. Like, even with the tourists, there's something fun about all the different cultures mixing together. Everyone just seems excited and happy. No one seems annoyed.
Yeah.
And I think it's just how special the whole town feels.
Yeah, I mean, the only negative thing is it is really crowded everywhere you go. So if you're trying to avoid a touristy area, probably don't go to the main attractions in Kyoto. Where are we going next?
We're going to Vietnam. I'm so excited.
Hanoi. Let's go, baby.
Are you Hanoi?